Hello everyone, Steve here from Tech Toy Tinker and Retro Arena. Just going to do a quick video today to show you guys the build for the Powkiddy RGB10 Max 3 Pro. Ignore that. It's from this connecting. So, as I said, this is the RGB10 Max 3 Pro. It's got an AM logic processor, and it is running Retro Arena. I wish my Zoom would stop doing that. It's really annoying. There we go. So, it's got RetroArch 32 and 64-bit. So as you can see here, 114.0. It's got Bluetooth. I'm using the hard kernel all-in-one Wi-Fi and a Bluetooth dongle. Oh damn, that's bright. I'm not sure if there's any Bluetooth devices turned on right now. Gonna have to look. Oh, there we go. Yep. So there's Bluetooth. There's fixed permissions after you do an OTA update. This will show you your network infos, like that, for example. You have the OTA updater. This is where you log into Wi-Fi here. A lot of this stuff will be pretty familiar for most of you. I don't know why the zoom on this thing decides to be annoying all the time, but it's really annoying me. I keep having to readjust the zoom, and I'm not enjoying that process. Here we got a file manager. This is for American laser games specifically. You put your games in the folder and then you run this. It'll create a launchable dummy file for them. This will show you your info. This is your hotkey button. So if you were to press F2 and down on the D-pad, you would turn brightness down and up. Now it's at max. Retro Run Linker. You want to run after you've set up your SD card the first time and booted the first time. That will create a symbolic link of Dreamcast and Saturn and a couple of other systems, which will allow you to launch Retro Run or use RetroArch. Theme Master is self-explanatory. It's an over-the-air theme downloader. Now, I know some of you have watched the video that Powkiddy released on this not too long ago and noticed that you couldn't see a theme in the background here. Everything was just weird looking. The reason for that is because the themes folder has been symbolically linked and is expected to be on the NTFS SD card. Now, there is a provided folder structure for this, and you're encouraged to use NTFS because symbolic links don't work on exFAT. So you just use that folder structure that's provided with the download of this image, and you will put it to an SD card that is formatted to NTFS. I'll give you guys a quick look at what's on here right now. I'm not going to go too into performance in this video or actual gameplay because it's meant to be a shorter video and because I'm still in the middle of working on this build. Like GameCube, for example, it does run, but I'm still tweaking it. I'll show you DS quickly. I'm not going to play the game, just to show you what it looks like. Oh, there we go. So you click this joystick, that does that. Clicking that one kicks you out of there. Oops, meant to do that. You get the idea. I haven't tried messing on here yet, but I plan to. I think it might be some games work, some are too demanding. Now here's what I was showing you before. If you launch it through here, you're using the standalone Mupin build, which works fine, but you can't reconfigure your buttons or change any settings. And if you launch it from here, then you're using RetroArch. So these two buttons will bring your RetroArch menu up, start and select. If you just want to exit the game, it's down here. Those two at the same time. That'll get you back to your menu. There's about 100 systems on here, all in all. I do plan to continue working on the Vulkan build as well, but that's primarily for the Odroid Go Ultra. Now, people do know that I have a good standing relationship and a long working relationship with hard kernel. So I'm going to be asked the question, why did I agree to work on a Powkiddy device that is using a lot of the hard kernel software and things like that if I'm such good friends with hard kernel? And the question, or answer to that question, I should say, is simply because I came across the video that Powkiddy had put on the internet showing this device, and it was already running Retro Arena. And I reached out to them and I said, you know, I can't support devices that I don't have. And people are going to be asking me for help with this because you're releasing it with Retro Arena on it. So I'm going to need a device if you plan to use Retro Arena. And much to my surprise, they sent me a device. So now we're here. Basically what I'm saying is I was put in a position kind of where you were going to get Retro Arena on this device regardless of how I felt about it or what I did. It's more of a question of, did I want it to be officially supported by Retro Arena, or do I want it to run an old build that's not optimized for this particular device? And I know a lot of users are going to want to use Retro Arena on this, so it made sense for me to, you know, make it work properly. As you can see, we've got LCD games here. If you want the background to be colorized, like what you're seeing here, you need the artwork in the main folder. It's the only way you can get that to have a colorized background. Otherwise, you're just going to get black and white. But as you can see, there is quite a lot in this build. For those of you that were asking about video playback, yes, there is video playback. There's pause, fast forward, rewind, and stop/exit. The theme here is by JetUp. It's the Switch theme. He keeps adding stuff to it for me, which I really appreciate. That's about it for this build currently. It is, as I said, a work in progress that I am doing on a regular basis here. I have sent an image out to the testers as well. So that's going to about do it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at what I'm working on with this device and let you know what's coming. GelOS will also be supporting this device, so we will be able to choose between GelOS and Retro Arena for whichever you like better. And as I said, that's about it for this video. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.